Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Geeking Out podcast. I am the Athletic Geek, and this week, we are to our first WWF pay-per-view since we've been kind of rewatching the Monday Night War, or was Nitro, and now it's become the Monday Night War. So now our first WWF pay-per-view, it is Survivor Series 1995.
And we're watching this in March.
Well, you know,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Our schedules don't always sync up with how the Monday Night War works, but
of course.
This was maybe not really a great pay-per-view, but a lot of people very fondly remember the main event. Probably not gonna get to the main event on this episode. This is going to be broken up into 2 episodes, but Easy is joining me this week.
Hell yeah.
And if you'd like to watch this along with us, go to your Peacock app and pull up Survivor Series. It is Season 9, Episode 1. We are on the All Zeros timestamp, and press play right about now.
You almost sound like that lady from The Simpsons. They're like, right now.
No. Well, I was buff.
Oh, okay. We kicked things off with Mr. Perfect.
Yep.
That looks like a very, very, very tiny entrance.
Yeah.
Would hate to imagine anyone that's 7 foot getting over that thing.
Well, the main event. But that was like that became like the entryway for like pay-per-views, period. Like that was the pay-per-view. You know, this was before they had elaborate sets and big sets. It was just kind of like that was the entryway. And that's it. This is also, fun fact, the last Survivor Series with this logo. This was the logo from the first Survivor Series.
Oh, really?
And, the next year they would change their logo. So
I do like the current Survivor Series. I do like the current Survivor Series logo that we do have. But
I'm partial to the one we have from 96, 97.
Yeah.
But I just kind of grew up with that one a little more, so.
Yeah. I mean, I can say the same, with growing up watching Raw, I always loved the Papa Roach intro and just...
And see, when I think of that, I think of, like, not liking Raw. But this is actually... Even back then, though, they had good promo packages for...
I love this promo. It's like, okay. Over here crumbling. I just got myself some Sour Patch Kids.
That sounds good. I've been having I've been drinking a lot of the Ghost energy drinks that taste like Sour Patch Kids. They're delicious.
Cool.
Game changers.
I low-key missed the pyro that would just go off above the ring. This was awesome.
That's about the only pyro they had, other than like Shawn Michaels' entrance.
Okay, and that's it. Perfect's just doing commentary for the pay-per-view, I guess?
Yes, he was retired at this point from wrestling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Perfect. He like had an injury and had like an insurance policy that was paying him a shit ton of money to not wrestle. And he's also, but since announcing wasn't wrestling, he was able to make money from the WWF and then as an announcer and make that insurance policy money. So
okay.
And here we have our first Survivor Series match. We have Marty Jannetty, Bob Sparkplug Holly, Barry Horowitz, and Hakushi.
So Bob Holly as in the eventual Hardcore Holly? Or
yeah, his original gimmick was played off the fact that he was a race car driver.
Nice.
So he had like a race car driver gimmick.
What in the heck?
That's Sunny.
Ah.
That's Sunny. And her then boyfriend Chris Candido, known as Skip. Rad Radford, otherwise known as Louis Piccoli, the late Louis Piccoli. Um, Tom Pritchard.
She sounds like she's trying to poorly sing Shawn Michaels' theme song.
No, she's just like she would just rant before the and talk shit during the
Oh,
entrance. They were like fitness gurus was like their
okay.
Barry
Oh,
Horowitz.
good lord! If her and Simon Dean teamed up, good lord.
So anyway, Barry Horowitz was pretty much the perennial jobber, and he got a big win over Skip, and had like a feud with Skip because like Skip had the embarrassing loss of And there is the 1-2-3 Kid, who, as we saw on the last Raw, turned his back on Razor Ramon and joined up with the Million Dollar Man's Million Dollar Corporation stable.
Wouldn't be the first and last time he shoots up those horns.
That was like originally the Click just used that before it was ever anything from the NWO or the Bullet Club or anything. I actually asked Kevin Nash about this when I met him once, and he said it's a Turkish wolf sign that like he would see like in Turkey would be like a way that they would greet each other. It was also
Well,
it was
speaking
also
of Razor
yeah.
Ramon,
Uh, Apparently the gesture itself is officially owned by North Carolina State University.
interesting.
The Wolf Pack. That is like their
Oh yeah, of course.
So that is like their like the fans do that gesture. It's kind of like
Mm.
you know uh,
Or
the Gators
wonder
have
how
the
many times they've tried to sue the University of Texas.
well, it's different. One like makes it look like a wolf.
Yeah.
One just looks, does one's almost like a
The
rock
horns.
on, and one's that,
Yeah.
but that's like their version of the hook'em horns, or
Yeah.
the tomahawk chop, or the little gator
Yeah.
thingy.
They were really doing rock paper scissors.
They would always a lot of tag teams they do that to see who started the match.
I guess.
Like you saw that a lot. Like the Outsiders would do it a lot.
Yeah.
Hakushi we've seen on the show before. Japanese wrestler Shinzeki and Marty Jannetty. Well, the other rocker.
So is this the traditional Survivor Series match, or
Yes, I believe so.
okay? We had the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, go Marty. Oh, okay. Oops. The career that Marty could have had after the Rockers.
I mean, a lot of that was his own doing from like having his demons and
That's true.
really not hiding it well. But
Yeah.
um, yeah, he was just very stop start because there was like so many times they bring him back to like try and do a program with Shawn Michaels, and then Marty actually on an early episode Monday Night Raw came out of the crowd and challenged Shawn to an Intercontinental title match and won. So, but just when you look at Marty's career and look at Shawn's, there's just no comparison really.
Yeah. The Rockers aren't in the Hall of Fame, are they?
They're not.
Okay. Would you put them in or not really?
I
Or
don't know.
just that's really hard to say.
I just put I would put Marty in. I mean, and I say this with all due respect. If like Brutus Beefcake and Coco Beware can be in the Hall of Fame, Marty Jannetty has just as much claim to it as anybody else. You know.
Oh, big time. Just as soon as WWE would actually create a legitimate Hall of Fame building. Much like when NASCAR finally made a Hall of Fame building.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, speaking of NASCAR, Bob Holly was a legitimate.
For the love of God, I hope there was a legitimate WWF racing team.
They did. I don't know what series he raced in, but it wasn't one of the top 3 divisions of NASCAR. But
if he was in ARCA or something, that would be epic.
Like ARCA, or like one of the.
Literally trying to find this right now. Here we go.
But WWF did sponsor a car for him in his whatever racing series he was in for a little while. Yeah. Oh, that's a good move from the kid.
There you go. Well, apparently there was a WWF racing team in the NHRA Hot Rods.
I do remember that. I actually remember that because a couple years ago when I went to the first Squared Circle Expo, they had a cane car of some kind, and somebody had the hood off of the cane car and brought that giant hood into the convention to have Kane autograph.
Well, so apparently it was just local stock racing. Yeah. I'm just finding the pictures right now. I want to say the Hooters Pro Cup Series, but it doesn't look like it. I'm just not seeing anything, unfortunately.
Must not have been the, and I'm not trying to knock Bob Holly's racing career, but must not have been a national series like ARCA or ASA at the time.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything. All right. Meanwhile, the Sponges, not bad. Good opener. Oh, here we go. Nope. It would be hilarious if.
All right, so.
Hey, wow, okay.
Tom Pritchard's eliminated. And Bob Holly's eliminated.
Okay. You get eliminated. You get eliminated. As I was about to say, I would love if somebody for Throwback Weekend in NASCAR would do like a WW, in this case, E racing team.
Well, that would be all dependent upon WWE sponsoring the car. But which, with the way, you've seen the synergy they've had with WWE in the last couple years, that might happen.
I mean, both their prime shows are on Fox and NBC, so it can work. And hell, they've promoted Friday Night SmackDown on the Daytona 500 before.
Yeah. Well, Big E drove the
and the other way around, too.
Big E drove the pace car last year. Big E drove the pace car last year for the...
Exactly.
And introduced the Championship 4. And Ross Chastain was a member of Judgment Day. Up there with Kyle Petty being a member of the NWO, Ross Chastain was a one-night member of Judgment Day. It was before the clash. It was before the clash, and they like had Ray and Dom race each other, and like you
I
had.
don't want to talk about that.
And then you had Michael Waltrip with Ray, and then you had Ross Chastain with Judgment Day, and I remember thinking like, well, yeah, Ross Chastain should be on the bad guy side of things.
Because apparently people are liking Kyle Busch again.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah.
Wait till he wrecks Ryan Blaney or Chase Elliott or somebody, and then we'll see how long that lasts.
Oh. Damn, what was this? 2012 or 2013?
Oh, well, let's see what happens. I'm liking this Hakushi and a 1-2-3 Kid combination here in this match. This is good.
Yeah. 2012, Bristol. Let's see. One,
nope.
2. No. Yeah, I believe this was 2012 when I went to Bristol for the first time. And I remember I got autographs with Dave Blaney and a very young Ryan Blaney. For I think it was Widow Wax they were sponsored by when Blaney was driving for Tommy Baldwin Racing. And in the oh god, I forget what the sponsor name was again, but it was before they were rebranded as Arca. Or it was the East Division Series. Oh, and we got elimination. But yeah, it was Ryan Blaney inadvertently wrecked Chase Elliott going into turn 1. And one of the people that I was part of the bus tour with can hear Bill Elliott telling Chase to calm down. That is hilarious.
Well, there you go.
Unless was that 20? No, I remember. It was 2012. Oh, damn. But also, I swear, I cannot get over the amount of love that the modifieds look on track. Those cars are just so beautiful. Huh? Is that a big ass blimp I see in the background?
Yeah, they used to have those at like the events. These like giant blimps that would float around.
Yeah. Oh, sure. So an inflatable blimp can be driven around, block your view, but we can't allow beach balls at big arenas anymore.
Well, this was like a blimp that would be out of sight, out of mind, and be sponsored, not like a beach ball where people are like, hey, cool, we're bouncing a beach ball. Look at how neat we are.
You know, he looks like a very, very, very young Brett Michaels. I just realized 1-2-3 Kid. Or Slash without the sunglasses. So we're at like 3-2, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's down to Horowitz and Giannetti versus Radford, the 1-2-3 Kid, and Skip.
Yeah. All right. This crowd's definitely electric.
I mean, they're into it. That's a beautiful suplex there from Spicoli / Radford. Gone way too soon.
When did he pass?
98.
Oh, yeah. Was it just health issues or complications?
Drugs.
Oh, and we got a tie.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, poor Sonny.
Yeah, Spicoli, I believe he was in WCW at the time of his passing.
Nope. Turn around. Oh. Well, there you go.
Ha ha ha! Oh.
I was about to say, like, I haven't heard JR say anything. He's just been in the background. Oh, and we're down to Marty.
Yeah. And Razor
Hey,
Ramon is not happy about it.
hey, Razor, I think you're supposed to stand on the side when you're watching matches in the background.
And
Huh?
also notice how small that monitor is compared to how
I
they
was gonna say, why are they watching on a tiny ass TV? I know that big screens were insanely expensive back then, still kind of are today, but come on.
you just answered your own question. That's probably just all that they could afford to cut costs at that time. This is also
But they
because
they
I was
really
also
didn't have like a big like just regular TV they could just watch.
it was probably at the time before they wanted that aesthetic because this is kind of still in the
True.
infancy of having that sort of trope in wrestling.
Fair.
They're probably just like, just get the monitor, just get the monitor that you
Right.
would normally use. Okay.
Ooh. The Survivor Series. Just about articulates. It's like speaking.
It's hard to believe that Survivor Series is the second longest running pay per view from WWE.
Yeah.
Like it came before the Royal Rumble, it came before SummerSlam.
Okay. Oh, that was a fast count.
Yeah, Earl Hebner, the referee, he won't be known for anything else at Survivor Series ever in the future
Yeah.
ever.
Totally.
He's the one.
Marty, that is way too far. Marty, that is.
That spot was there just for Sonny to do that.
Let me see. I'm perfect. We can barely hear you. What in the world?
All right, so it comes down to Marty and the kid.
Yeah, oh.
Oh, the kid slash X6
Oh, there we go.
slash X Pac. God, he was so good.
Is everyone? Is everywhere? Oh, the kids want to rock. Oh wow. People like drop two. No. That damn first time. Pac was just all over the
Oh
place.
yeah, he's great. Again, got to bring up the fact that when I got to meet him at Starcast, thanks to the eat and greet that I bought with X Pac, I had him sign a 1-2-3 Kid action figure,
Nice.
and he signed it 1-2-3 Kid. So super.
I like that he brought his dog with him. That was
Oh
adorable.
yeah, very well behaved dog. Didn't give anybody
Yeah.
any trouble
Oh.
at that meal in a room with 13 people in it.
Yeah. I don't think I bought him meet and greet with him. I think I just said hi to him.
I did the did the eat and greet and had the meal, with my logic being,
yeah.
well, I want to pay to meet him, and I'm gonna have to eat later, so why not just do this? And then I wore a suit the whole day because I wanted for the dinner with the horseman to have a suit on, and I realized with how hot that suit got, that became a mistake.
Yeah, and considering this was Labor Day weekend, they were doing this event.
Oh yeah, but damn it, if I'm doing a dinner with the horseman, you gotta dress like a horseman.
Uh-oh. Who do we got?
Another member of the $1 Million Corporation, Psycho Sid.
Psycho Killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? God, that song is so stupid. Doesn't Sid have a match later this night?
You look down the whole car. I think he's in a Survivor Series match.
Yeah. Oh, we got another? We got Razor. Okay. So, like, everyone's, like, staring at the entrance like, someone coming?
Yeah, Sid is in the wild card match where it combined, like, a random team up. He's in the wild card match teaming up with Ahmed Johnson, the British Bulldog, versus Yokozuna, Owen Hart, Razor Ramon, and Dean Douglas.
Ew. Oh, so close. One. Why don't wrestlers do that these days? You see a leg on the rope, okay, just take that leg and like do the pin again. I just find that funny.
Oh, Sid.
Psycho. Oh, I think you're a second ahead of me.
It's over. There's JR talking.
There you go. Oh, we going green? Is this the... Oh, Ted DiBiase. I almost wanted to make a DX joke for a moment.
Yeah.
And power slam him.
No, they're on the same team.
I know. It's like, it's a double turn. We just used ya. It's not like you're going to go to that other company and make history. That's...
It's like Kid jumped around a lot because he's in WWF here. He'll go to WCW and then go back to WWF. So,
and then try to invade WCW with DX.
Yeah.
Yeah, just feel like, hey, WCW, you remember me?
That was like part of the whole thing was like because he was released from WCW while he was hurt and he was pissed off about that. So that was like when the invasion happened, Bischoff, and eventually. A while from now, we will get to that episode, but that's like one of the things that, like, when they did a promo about it. Oh, and hey, that's why they're watching the small monitor.
Hey, Razor, that costs money.
There you see a young Rikishi wearing an Undertaker shirt.
Very thin Rikishi too. Damn.
Yeah. So what'd you think of that match?
Not bad, especially for an opener.
Teammates here watching it, as were we all. Jim Cornette, how does this play in your overall strategy? Let me just say this, Razor Ramon, you're awful tough man when you're taking your frustrations out on a Sony Trinitron, but you can see it.
I think you're ahead of me now.
Yeah, I tried to like skip ahead and just wait. Nah. I'm at 28 minutes now.
All right, I'm actually boot looping for some reason.
Yeah. I thought the thing would skip ahead 5 seconds. I went 10 seconds ahead.
Yeah, in 10 seconds. What time stamp are you on now?
2021 now. Oh,
okay, we're good. We're pretty close now.
Yeah. I was like, pause. Okay. I'm like trying to hear from my end on how your feed is.
Oh, mine's turned all the way down. I'm just going straight off by subtitles.
Hmm. That's probably the most 90s promo I've heard.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. All right, now I got the ring.
They're having a women's match.
A women's match? The 90s? How scandalous. Do I even want to know? Alundra. Or as I still know her as, Medusa.
Well, she was originally Medusa. She went to the WWF to be Alundra Blaze, and then she went back to WCW to be Medusa again. She also threw the Women's Championship in the trash can. So this is probably not long.
More importantly, in my childhood, she was one of the best goddamn Monster Jam drivers ever. And I have told her that. God damn, I should have brought my Medusa. I should have brought my monster trucks like here when I moved to Cleveland, but it's all good. Oh, okay, so we have a Survivor Series women's match. Okay.
Yeah, with some they got some at the time with the women's division they did do a lot of stuff with Japanese women's promotion. You see Aja Kong in the ring, who was actually part of the very first Double or Nothing pay-per-view. She's a true legend in Japanese women's wrestling, Aja Kong.
Well, as you mentioned, yeah. Nice.
JR dropping the knowledge here. Way better than he is now in AEW.
Who in the hell is the hippie?
She's supposed to be a trailer woman. That's Bertha Faye, otherwise known as Rhonda Singh, who is, despite her portrayal in WWF, a very talented wrestler. Actually, got trained by the Harts. She was a classmate of.
Whoa!
She was a classmate of Bret Hart in Calgary, and that's how she got her start in wrestling. So.
Jesus Christ, that kick. Oh, you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record player, right round, round, round. And wow, that actually worked out.
That was about like Claudio's. She was very good at it.
I was like, yeah, pretty much. And literally all
now,
thanks to Christian Miracle, every time I see the spin, I gotta sing, you spin me right round.
I will say this, though, because I'm not as familiar with all the talent in here. I really wish that they would have given them all entrances and explained who they all were, because...
Yeah, I mean, come on, this is a pay-per-view, for heaven's sakes. You can go as long as you want.
Well, you couldn't go as long as you want.
But... In a way, but still.
But, yeah, they're... Especially with the fact that, look, I get frustrated with AEW doing that today when people have the internet to go, hey, who is that person? So now, before there was a lot of internet and before Japanese wrestling, and before there was a lot of, people watching Japanese wrestling in the United States, probably best to introduce every one of these women individually and not just be like, oh yeah, here they are. Like, I hate to say that. Watanabe, I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. I know Aja Kong, but that's about it.
I only know Alundra on this part.
You don't remember Aja Kong from the first AEW pay-per-view?
No, I don't 100% remember.
The Joshi match they had on the first AEW pay-per-view? Okay.
Maybe I might have to go look back. I remember Awesome Kong being brought in for the 4-way match.
Before she retired.
Yeah, makes me sad. Man, I know, like, she's got a life of her own and such, but it still makes me sad. One,
Yeah.
two, two.
And it's a shame Glow's not going on anymore, because then you could get your Awesome Kong fix on Glow.
I tried getting into like Glow, especially for the season 1. It's like, it just couldn't work out.
I liked it up until they got away from the wrestling part of it in season 3.
Yeah. Oh, and we got Espanol commentary.
Oh.
Oh, damn. One, two, and she's gone.
This little young lady. Yeah, unfortunately, I hate to say I'm.
That's sorry, I should laugh at that. I was like, oh, man. Okay, wait, now I remember. It's the hairstyle now. It gets me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This might as well be just Aja Kong versus everybody.
I'm okay with more Aja Kong.
Same here. Oh. Oh. Go under. Yeah, Yoko Inoue. I think that's right.
In a way. In a way.
In a way. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And I will say this, there's probably some, with all of these wrestlers in here, there's probably some great matches in Japan.
I swore I thought that was a 3 count.
Yep. Okay, so I wonder if that was a botch.
3?
So now it's 3-on-1 with a Lunger Blaze.
All right, Alunder, bring out the monster truck. Or not yet. Who in the hell is the manager wearing the really weird bow tie?
Harvey Whippleman. AKA Downtown Bruno, who's kind of gotten a new life of popularity because his portrayal in Young Rock, apparently he's one of The Rock's closest friends that he came up with in wrestling that really took care of him. So a lot more people learn about Downtown Bruno / Harvey Whippleman because of that show. So good for him. He is also, to this day, the only man to be the WWF Women's Champion. He would do that in the year 2000. He would.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard about that.
Yeah, that is him.
Oh, Landra, look at you.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, this whole I'm pretty sure that whole name was just so Vince McMahon could say Big Bertha on a regular basis.
Hmm. I'll say nice power driver.
Oh. Oh! She got her.
Oh, okay, and bye. Let's see. Would this be the greatest comeback in professional wrestling, down 3-1?
We'll see.
Landra, what are you trying to do?
He's going up to the top rope, trying like take Aja off her feet, but
Does Aja Khan ever have a WWE career or not really?
Pretty much this.
Hmm.
There might be some more matches. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but no, she made most of her stuff in Japan, where she was a top draw and arguably the best women's wrestler ever from Japan.
No. Yeah, Lundgren's just going all over the place.
Hmm? There's probably this match is probably not the best representation of all the Japanese women in this match's career, especially Aja Kong.
Yeah.
Like I said, Aja Kong is like got legendary status in Japan. Like,
oh yeah,
the way we look at, the way we look at like. We're closing on WrestleMania with like Lita and Trish now. Like that's Aja Kong.
Like, I was about to say like Trish, Lita, Mickie James.
Yes.
Which, God, I'm gonna be so happy when Mickie goes to the Hall of Fame.
Wonder if they'll give her Hall of Fame ring in a trash bag.
Oh. God, I was so pissed off reading that.
Didn't piss her off enough to not take a booking with WWE for the Royal Rumble appearance.
Yeah. And what's interesting, when she came out to Hardcore Country, that is the very first time ever where Mickie came out without her Obsession theme song. Oh!
Oh, shit. Aja Kong wins.
Look at that. But yeah, whenever like Mickie James had that theme music, I always got like cheerleader vibes because that's what it sounds like. Well, Aja wants the belt.
Well, she wouldn't get the belt because they would, she'd take a WCW and throw it in the trash, and that would lay dormant for a few years.
Oh, come on, Aja. Fight the fans on the front row. You know you wanna. Oh, hey, Judas effect.
Only not.
Only not. I know.
Alright. Well, what'd you think of that match? Because we don't care about this fake Bill Clinton stuff.
Hey, it's not Bill Clinton. You know, I would laugh so hard if the real Bill Clinton was there.
Yeah, he's not.
I know, but it just would have been funny. Like, if he legit had, like, interest in seeing a WWF show.
Oh, God, this is very heavy-handed political shit.
This is very 90s.
And very heavy-handed, like, you can tell Vince, like, you just need to say, like, hey, everybody, guess what, Vince?
Bam!
Get in the jobber entrance! For that fucking Bill Clinton bullshit.
Really?
This is so, like... I don't like
Guys,
this. I don't like this shit.
The pyro happened, like, 30 feet away from you.
I don't like this shit any more than I like any other political shit in my wrestling. I don't like...
You know what I just realized? Did they really do, like, a commercial break or something for a pay-per-view? I know they, like, transition to the next segment, so, but it's like...
Those are put in by Peacock because there's a version of Peacock that does not... That you can pay less money but get commercials. So those breaks are in there for the people that don't have the non-commercial version of Peacock. But yeah, Bam Bam got the jobber entrance for that stupid Bill Clinton sketch where we just basically heavy-handed learned that,
hey, look who gets an actual entrance.
Yeah, that whole sketch was just basically going, hey, everybody, guess what? Vince McMahon's a Republican.
I will laugh if one day Goldust really does get his own Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
I wouldn't hold my breath on that one.
I mean, Vinnie Mac has one.
In the pantheon of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and I know it's not cool to put over Vince McMahon, but let's be real. Vince McMahon,
he deserves it.
Goldust. Like, let's weigh the popularity to somebody who's not in the wrestling bubble.
Uh-oh, I want to hear him. Oh, so he really did do movie Colts back then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. I just remember those stupid little segments that him and R-Truth did. Which I thought, like, can this rivalry just die? Promos is so creepy. I love it.
Yeah, like outside the wrestling bubble, not a whole. And I love Dustin Rhodes / Goldust, but not a lot of them know who that is as much as they do Vince McMahon. So Walk of Fame. There's going to be a lot of other wrestlers. There's going to be a lot of people that were more popular than Dustin, with all due respect to Dustin.
Oh, yeah.
That won't get a star, so I highly doubt he will. So, on Bruce Pritchard's podcast, he tells the story of Dustin Rhodes, or they told the story that Dustin got the phone call that Vince was interested in him and pitched the idea of the character of Goldust, as this androgynous character. And Dustin was like, all right, I get to be androgynous. And then he looked up what that word meant, and he's like, what?
You basically get to be gorgeous Georgian drag.
Pretty much.
And here's the thing, it's like, I didn't really see him as like, oh, he looks like a transvestite, whatnot. No disrespect for the LGBTQ plus community, but I just thought it was cool.
Yeah, and the other thing about it was like, okay, he's doing all these sort of not aged very well, things playing on homophobia, but on the flip side of things, then he goes and makes out with Marlena. So it's just kind of like one of those like I remember like as a kid being like, so what's going on with this guy? Obviously I was 5, 6 years old and live in a conservative area of the world, so I really didn't have any understanding of any of that. So it's like, okay, so he...
Are there people in the background really trying to catch, like, confetti, really?
Yeah, like the confetti and the stuff that falls from Goldust, yeah. Hey, a souvenir is...
This adventures is so damn long.
A souvenir is a souvenir.
Yeah, true. But, holy shit, that entrance was long.
Yeah.
It was like Undertaker length. I was like, what the hell? Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we got some Bam Bam and Goldie.
Yeah, this is, Bam Bam was fixing to leave the WWF not long after this match.
Yeah. Also, R.I.P. to Bam Bam, life cut short.
Yes. Bam Bam was the main event at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Yeah. I was about to reference wasn't it the match with William Refrigerator?
No, Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, Lawrence Taylor. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the less said, the better.
It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't a good match, but it wasn't a bad match for...
It was the match.
No, it just wasn't a... It's
no,
not
just a match.
It was a good... The match got people talking at a time where not a lot of people were talking about wrestling. It got mainstream appeal. Um, and that's what they were going for, and it succeeded. It wasn't as successful as other ones, but it's someday I'd like to do like the top 10 a podcast of the top 10 celebrity matches in wrestling because I thought that'd be very interesting. It might be on my
count me out of it. Sorry, I'm just like no.
There's some good ones.
Especially it's cool when they have appearances, but it's like no thanks.
So you didn't like Stephen Amell's match?
Huh?
So you didn't like Stephen Amell's match at All In?
I liked it. No,
even
All was awesome.
Even All In had a celebrity match.
I don't know. If I go to like a wrestling show, I'm not expecting to watch Dale Jr. have a championship title fight with Triple H.
But they've never they weren't ever for championships. At least most of them weren't.
I know, but
except for Kyle Busch's one reign as the 24/7 champion.
Yeah. It's just oops.
I'd say especially recently, you've seen a lot more the quality of celebrity matches in wrestling get better.
Like good, like quote unquote celebrity match we have, like Stephen Amell and Christopher Daniels. There's at least 3 really bad ones too.
Yeah, that's why it'd be interesting to see the list because I mean you have
like Goldust has won the Royal Rumble.
Right off the top of my head, there's Goldust and Stephen Amell. That was good. Bad Bunny at WrestleMania was good.
Goldie, you might want to just adjust those wrestling tights, please. He had an extremely notable appearance.
Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn was pretty good.
Johnny Knoxville these days will do anything until he is literally broken in half.
But then his match with Sami Zayn at WrestleMania was good.
Yeah, let's not remind Goldust on the fact he's only won the Intercontinental Championship. And that's it.
He had even won. He's talking about Bigelow.
Oh, Bigelow. Oh, sorry.
Goldust didn't even win the Intercontinental. He had at this point in time he hasn't won the Intercontinental Championship yet.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize he was tag champs with Cody, which that's
Booker and Booker T.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he was hardcore champion too.
I'm just like so amazed how he was able to like keep that face paint looking so nice during the whole match.
I mean, you saw some has rubbed off on Bam Bam's attire already.
True. I just hate to imagine how long it took for the face paint to get on him.
Oh yeah. And I'm not like and you gotta be like good at being able to apply that too, and you gotta apply it every night and you gotta be good at it. Like that's something that I don't think I could ever do because I'm just like not good at applying shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's the paint peeling off. I will say like my favorite I guess Goldust memories. It's not like legendary to me, but I still thought comedy wise it was perfect between him and Santino Marella when he was like chasing the Honky Tonks like Intercontinental record.
The Honkometer.
Yeah. As stupid as he was portrayed to be, like Santino is still hysterical.
Oh yeah, I love the Honkometer. I was disappointed he lost it so soon. We lost the Honkometer.
Yep. Oh, and Santino trying to do Melina splits. I remember watching that live. I'm just laughing my ass off so hard.
He's trying to chain wrestle Bam Bam. This kind of comes across awkward.
Oh, I know we've done entrance music, but if we do like top 10 entrances, like how a wrestler comes out, Melina is in my top 3.
I'm not sure about that. I love Melina, but I'm not sure who she's placing in line if we do that.
My opinion.
When you
go... Hey, Bam Bam tapped out. Bam Bam tapped out. Match over.
In the grand scheme of entrances, I can't put Melina up there when you have like entrances like Goldust and The Undertaker and Kane and
Oh, I know. They would be on my list.
Chris Jericho and The Brood and
your precious American males.
well, that's number one. Always.
I'm sure number one for CJ's would be that Ricky guy that always forget.
If we're just doing entrances, I don't
something
know.
about like spark plugs or something. I don't know.
No, we already saw that guy.
All right. Some of this match is just eh. So it's a good little filler, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of
nothing really at stake though. It's like it's just there.
Well, it pretty much at this point, it's hey, we got to introduce Goldust, and Bam Bam's on his way out. It's pretty much it's a match.
Hey, hold up. This is Goldust's debut.
I don't know if it's a debut. It might be, or I'm not sure. But he hasn't been around very long. It might be his debut match. Or not, if not his debut match, it might be one of his first pay-per-view matches. It's pretty much a way to. Again, they're trying to build Goldust up, so. He put him in a match.
Goldust's debut match was October 22nd, 1995, against Marty Jannetty at In Your House 4.
Okay, so he debuted the month before, so this is the month right after. A way just to keep. A way to keep building Goldust.
And Goldust wins.
Yeah, way to keep building Goldust up while Bam Bam Bigelow's getting ready to
and
be on his way out.
Apparently this was Bam Bam's last WWF match at Survivor Series.
Okay, so there you go. Bam Bam puts over the new guy on his way out. There you go. That was the point of this.
He then feuded with Razor Ramon, and Stockton sent messages throughout the late 1995. So that's why Razor Ramon left for the WCW. He just wanted to get away from Goldust. So it was Goldust who started the NWO.
Well, yeah, that's
long-term storytelling.
That's one way of looking at it. But yeah, so that's something we got to look forward to here is the Razor Ramon Goldust feud. But personally, I'm looking forward to when we get to watch WrestleMania 12 and see the Roddy Piper and Goldust Hollywood Backlot Brawl match.
All right.
Nope. He's probably heard me.
Was that his finishing move? I don't even know what.
The curtain call is his finishing move, and he'd also use Shattered Dreams, but that's technically an illegal move because it's a kick to the balls. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Hey, Bob, how you doing?
Yes, Mr. Backman to you. And for another thing, your question is irrelevant.
Oh, God.
What you want to find out what I'm out here to do is ask you what the heck you're doing here.
He's attending a wrestling event. What the?
This is stupid.
Actually, no, let me scratch that. Oh, he's looking to buy some Girl Scouts. What do you think he's doing here?
So we couldn't. Like, look, I get that WWE's about sketches and all that fun stuff. But it's like, you couldn't explain more of the Japanese women in the match, but we can make time for this stupid shit. Okay.
And definitely wouldn't be the last time WWE would try to mock presidents.
Remember the Barack Obama versus Hillary Clinton match? If you spell what Barack is cooking.
Personally, I will admit it was funny. Stupid, yes, but funny.
I mean, we have different.
Those goddamn beers.
So we're just gonna.
Fujifilm, can you spell 90s for me?
We're gonna have to disagree on the funny.
Oh, this. Huh?
We have different opinions on funny. If you thought that was funny, I thought that was. I thought that was stupid.
No, I was about to say like it's stupid. Yes. So. Oh, King of the Ring. What do we got here? Oh, we get to see Undertaker's new face.
Don't get your hopes too high.
I'm not. I almost wanted to say it. He would become the world's largest love machine, Viscera. Yeah, sure. Oh, hey, we got Jerry.
So it's Jerry Lawler.
I see. I saw Triple H.
Yeah. And Isaac Yankem.
Just for one night, can I please see Hunter go back as like the Hunter herself?
Well, he's retired now, so nope.
I know, but if we could get like the 10 billionth DX reunion we see every year, I'm sure we could see just one night where he's the Royal again.
I doubt it because that didn't draw as much money as DX.
Nice. I hope the men carrying Mabel got a massive pay raise because I
actually
that thing
actually they were just like the the extras when you'd always see like nowadays when you see like wrestlers like as security guys, that's who it was. One time it actually was like Matt and Jeff Hardy carried him to the ring.
Oh yeah. I'm still waiting for that long-term storytelling between Samoa Joe and a former security guard named MJF.
I don't know what we're gonna see with that, but all right. So
Samoa Joe is like making an entrance at NXT. And
no, I know that.
MJF out of the way.
I'm aware of that. I'm just not sure we're ever gonna get the.
Oh.
All right, so we got Savio Vega, we got Henry Godwin,
and wearing an Undertaker shirt. Okay. Someone just threw a shoe. Oh, there was a monkey.
And there's Fatu, aka Rikishi, and they're all tag team with the Undertaker. That's how they all got Undertaker shirts on.
Okay. I would love to know what that Royal Sludge was filled with.
Henry said that he'd always get like stuff from catering to use as the slop for the slop bucket.
Okay.
So it's just whatever food
I thought it was just maybe like corn chowder or something.
It's just whatever food they kind of had that day.
They're like corn chowder with like a lot of water.
Just food from the day.
Fatu.
Make a difference. That was his gimmick, was he wanted to make a difference.
Interesting. All right, now we got an Undertaker entrance, so I'll see you guys in 30 minutes.
Yeah, let's say.
Okay. All right, do we got a tomb bell? There it is. Yes. Oh, wow, that pop.
Yeah.
Is this the first time we hear Jim Johnston's Rest in Peace?
Jim Johnston did all of his music.
Okay. Well, I guess like the variation that we know and love today.
It's just the earlier version of that.
I guess. Actually, that's Paul Bearer that's walking. Where is the dead man? Oh, I see him. And that face is a face. Okay, well. You know what could have honestly been a WrestleMania dream entrance is having like an actual orchestra playing Rest in Peace.
Yeah.
Would have loved to know who would have played the tomb bell. Or during his American Badass gimmick, imagine if he came out to Hell's Bells.
Less said about the American Badass, the better. The less said about the American Badass, the better.
Well, you didn't like his biker gimmick?
It's okay, but like, this is what I liked about the Undertaker. So.
Yeah, true. All right. Despite the mediocrity Limp Bizkit was,
it worked.
Whenever I hear Roland, it's just awesome. All right, let's look at that ugly face, and he's literally just wearing makeup.
No, it's a mask.
Oh, so Kane stole the idea to wear a mask too. Come on, no thunder?
No, that was added later.
Oh.
Yeah, that mask was actually used for protection because Mabel really did break the Undertaker's face. He broke the Undertaker's face and severely injured Diesel's back at SummerSlam, so Mabel wasn't making very many friends at this point in time.
I see. Oh, I thought he was gonna with the crown.
He's gonna what? Hello?
I thought he was gonna fight the crown on.
No.
Hey, do you hear me?
Yeah. You're back now.
1 sec.
No, you're good. Hey, you were fine.
There you go.
All right. You paused this, so now we're like way behind.
I'm at 107.24.
Okay. All right, 107.24, everybody.
Yeah. I've still heard you, and that's like, man,
yeah, no, I heard you. Just a few little skips, but yeah,
okay.
we're fine now.
Okay, and press play now.
Oh.
But
oh, you're not playing yet? Fuck.
I'm playing.
What timestamp are you at?
107.33.
All right.
We're still just chatting who to go first. But yeah, I said I thought Mabel was gonna fight with the crown on.
Yeah, no. Much like Jerry, he takes the crown off before he wrestles.
I just realized throughout his entire career, I don't think we've ever seen Taker smile.
smiled in a very evil way in the Ministry days.
True. Or maybe he was smiling during the quote-unquote wedding with Stephanie.
Well, we will one day get to that. That's still several years off in this timeline.
Oh, yeah. But... Hey, whoa! There he goes. Triple H flying. Shit. How many Survivor Series matches do we have again? Was it 3 or something?
Let me double check.
We're at the... Uh-oh.
Three total. 3 men's and 1 women's. And then 2 singles matches, Bam Bam and Goldust, and the main event for the WWF title. This will probably be our last match for this part.
Yep. Nobody really want to fight him?
Well, he's supposed to be a nasty, smelly hog farmer.
I mean, no difference compared to fighting the Bushwhackers.
I mean, the heels didn't want to touch the Bushwhackers either.
Oh, there we go. I just thought of a hilarious skit that Britt Baker and the current mayor of Knoxville County, Glenn Jacobs, can do in a dentist skit.
They could.
It'd be funny.
The fact that when they had both Kane and Britt Baker at the Squared Circle Expo and did not do a dentist pro photo op makes me a little sad.
Yeah. I don't know. You got Isaac Yankum, Britt Baker, and Danhausen.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the first time I've heard Triple H in a sentence?
They called him that, but a few times, but because it's hard to say Hunter Hearst Helmsley a lot, but he wasn't really referred to as much as Triple H as it was Hunter Hearst Helmsley more at this time.
Yeah. No. Whoa. Good balance that you got right there. And throw him into the crowd. I don't get it.
Not from Arkansas.
Okay then. Oh yeah, let's turn it to see how the president is feeling about all this. Please, God, no. So what did this guy end up doing? The one that's fighting King.
Savio Vega, he had a few more years in the WWF, but he was a big star in Puerto Rico, and I think still wrestles in Puerto Rico to this day.
Oh, all right. Oh yeah, Jerry dancing is kind of funny. Uh-oh. It's probably to be a weird name, Fatu. But
that's his last name, is Fatu.
Oh, okay, never mind. What the hell? I want to see Taker fight.
They gotta save that for the,
All right, I guess.
Gotta build up to that, man.
Ain't true. Like, who's the guy that's like screaming and he's in the ref outfit?
That's Mo. He was a tag team with Mabel. They were men on a mission. They're like
Oh, right.
they were Mabel, the manager, Oscar, and Mo. MOM, men on mission, or Mabel, Oscar, Mo. And then they turned on Oscar, and um, then just Mabel, and then Mo was just his manager and would. I don't know if he'd wrestle anymore or not, but he uh, just Mo managed Oscar, and they were King Mabel and Sir Mo. After Mabel won King of the Ring.
Whoa. That's a launch. So when did they think it was a good decision to rebrand Yankum as Kane?
Well, he became fake Diesel, and then he became Kane
Oh,
in
yeah, fake
'97.
Diesel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's a drop kick. You don't really see that a lot. Not something that Kane was known for was his drop kicks.
Yeah. Like, I was supposed to say, ref is literally looking at Triple H, and now he's seeing the double team. Actually, you know what? I just realized. Wait, they got refs on the outside of the ring. How are they not seeing the double team?
Yeah, that's a good question.
How to earn a job as a referee in professional wrestling? Do you hear that weird commotion that's going on in the background? No, not really. Congratulations, you're hired. Didn't King like do matches where he was like screaming into the microphone or something?
Who?
Didn't King do like matches where he kept on like screaming into the microphone or something?
Said Kane?
King,
Oh.
Jerry.
He'd do matches where he'd keep talking shit on them. He'd go and talk shit on the mic.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, sometimes. But mainly in WWF, never like in Memphis.
No, I thought this was filmed in front of a live studio audience. So far, it's actually been my favorite match.
I still like the opener better than this.
I know there's gonna be better ones, but
no, I like so far I've liked the opener the best.
Oh. Yeah, Mabel, pleading with the audience to stop screaming is not going to work. What? What? Whoa! Oh! How did he dodge the power driver? That's my One question.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, bye, bitch. Bye. Nope. Nope.
No one will tag you.
Like, nope.
Precursor of things to come.
I was gonna say, wow, Undertaker and Isaac Yankem. Can you imagine like that is a weird rivalry? Like that would never work.
Isaac Yankem, no.
Huh. I don't know why it's like he's a little weird mask. It's like, why does it just look like he's auditioning to be a Marvel villain or something? Uh-oh. The slop. Do it.
He was so afraid of the slop that he'd rather just come in and fight the Undertaker. Oh, wow.
Okay. Okay. He's basically Thanos. Fine, I'll do it myself. I know, there it is.
Had a little trouble getting out of the ring there.
I was supposed to say, like, why is there another referee? It's like, oh, it's Mo. Is this literally?
Yep. So, yeah, and that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna retract my statement earlier.
Yeah, and that is it. They shut him out.
I don't mind like a shutout such, but
now this was probably this is cool. And I mean, and Hunter, he got bigger throughout his career, but he wasn't a small man to do that to. So that was actually a cool move there.
But can't you see he's auditioning to be the Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah. Well, I feel like that's a good stopping point.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it right here.
Yeah, we got 2 more matches left. We got the wild card match with, it was supposed to be random pairings, and it's, so essentially it's heels and baby faces intermingled without them saying heels and baby faces intermingled, and the WWF Championship match between the champion Diesel and Bret Hart next week. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.